Hi, my name is Josh Donish Farouz, and I'm the author of the Loving Our Religious Neighbors curriculum. There are three things a Lorne campaign is not. First, a Lorne campaign is not about compromise. It's not about watering down our faith. It's not about saying all religions are the same or climbing the same mountain. There are real, irreconcilable differences as well as similarities between traditions, so we're not going to deny either one. There's one thing a Lorne campaign is. It is about putting our faith into practice. Jesus says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." The goal of this campaign is to take ownership of our title as children of God as we live in a multi-religious society. Throughout this campaign, you will not only establish a biblical foundation for building relationships with people of other faiths, but you'll also develop practical skills that will far outlast this campaign. The first skill we're going to focus on is public testimony.
So when I was 11 years old, I went to a Billy Graham service. We had a live satellite in my hometown. And I went along and listened to what he had to say, and it stirred something in me. And so the next day, when I went back to the next Billy Graham meeting, I stood up at the end and made the decision that I wanted to be a Jesus follower. The most impactful time for me when I met somebody of a different religious faith was when I was still living in England, and I was taking two of my children to a nursery school. And every Tuesday, I would encounter a lady who was clearly Muslim. Our daughters were the same age, and we grew up together, and they actually went to a ballet class together. And one day we were going to a recital, and we were driving, and the girls were sat in the back. And I could overhear the girls talking. It was a Sunday, and so we'd been to church, and the little girl said to my daughter, "Where have you been today?" My daughter said, "Oh, we've been to church, and we were learning about Moses." And Zaina, my friend's daughter, said, "Oh my goodness, we have Moses in our scripture too. Mummy, 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 we believe the same thing." And so my friend Serena said, "Yes, we do believe the same thing, don't we?" And actually at that point, because we'd already built a friendship for probably 3 or 4 years at that point, I could openly and lovingly say to her, "Well, we don't know, do we, Serena? Because I believe that Jesus is the way to God, and you don't believe that. You just believe he's a special man." And she said, "Yeah, that's true." And we were able to continue, and it was warm and it was friendly. And because we'd already built a friendship and a relationship of openness and honesty. So that's what it means for me to love my religious neighbour, is to show them unconditional and honest love. It was just really good learning about God. Sorry, he just totally winked at me.
I did? Oh, gosh. Gareth, I'm sorry. Didn't mean that. I didn't even realize it. I did. Maybe
I think
something
you had
in
a
my
twitch,
eye.
but I was going to get past it, but then I couldn't.
Wow.
I'm
Ah.
It was definitely a tick rather than a...
I twitch. I do twitch. I have muscle twitches. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with a trolley horse.